Breakfast.
The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
Wine Vault Radio with Jason Bryant from winevaulttv.com.
Another episode of Wine Vault Radio. Jason Bryant, the Wine Vault on Twitter. He's with us once again this morning. Morning, Jason.
Good morning.
Wearing
Good
the
morning.
Panama hat this morning.
Exactly. No product placement with me at all. It was an interesting kind of dilemma I got posed with last week about someone sent me an email, would I consider product placement on Wine Vault TV? And
you said...
And I said no.
Well, you kind of do. The product placement
It's
is the wine.
Yeah, I know, but I'd feel a bit more comfortable if it was glasses and stuff like that, because of glasses that I use every day, and I'm quite happy to stand by them, or a table, or a chair, or something like that.
I do have to tell you that hat you're wearing was actually in the bin
at
one stage.
I'm quite comfortable. I've lived my life, you know. It's kind of.
I like the way it's a little bit ruffled,
shabby
rumpled.
chic.
Yeah.
And the girls at Dalston who listen to Kiwi FM now, converts, they would love this kind of this style.
Would they?
This fashion, yeah.
Dalston, is that a fashion boutique?
It is in West Lynn Shops, just up the road from me, and we've got I'm going to do a little plug for West Lynn Shops right now.
Now, for people outside of Auckland, this is in the suburb of Grey Lynn.
Yeah. On Thursday, we have got a major late night opening West Lynn Shops Festival.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, from 5 till 8. Everything's open late, and there's wine tasting and kind of wine here, there, and everywhere. Food, everything's open. It's going to be funky. Get down there.
Is this
be there, be square.
The inaugural?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's going to be an annual event, perhaps.
Do you know, actually, I'd like it to be every Thursday.
Yeah.
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 I like the idea, rather than only malls being open late
exactly.
on a Thursday.
Yeah. Let's be radical about it.
Yeah.
Regress is progress, that's my statement. We used to have late night opening on Thursdays in shops.
We did.
Yep. All dried up, all sucked out.
Why did it dry up? Did people stop going? What happened?
Well, we're going to the malls.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get them back.
Good.
Yeah.
It requires people to go, though, in order to keep it going. Otherwise, you're just paying staff to sit around.
Well, I mean, we're in a very fortunate position. We are open till 8 anyway, so it doesn't really change our opening time. So
it's everyone else.
Perfect. We're a winner.
You just expect everyone else to be open.
And the wine I've got to say, it's almost in that kind of festival kind of character as well. I don't know whether you can see that.
Yep.
Abbey Cellars Riesling 09. Now, these people, dairy farmers from the Manawatu, and then they bought a vineyard up in Hawke's Bay in the kind of Bridgepire Triangle, and were commuting whilst planting in kind of like 2000.
Yeah.
And they did everything themselves. And the husband of this kind of husband and wife team built the winery himself.
Wow.
It's a real kind of Kiwi number 8 wire winery, and they produce... They're a red wine producer, but they've got their little parcel of Riesling because it's the wine lovers and wineries kind of wine of choice, and so they make that really as a little side project, pet project. But they make serious red wine. They made a Malbec this year, which is it's pretty difficult to do in Hawke's Bay right now.
Yeah,
because you need such kind of intense sun, and the ripening is a bit difficult.
And so, how long have they been around for?
Since 2002 was their first vintage, and they are just lovely. They are what you expect every winery to be about.
Yeah.
They are small, family-owned, boutique, put their heart and soul into making these wines.
And while they were working.
And whilst they were running a dairy farm as well, and they're commuting. I mean, this is hard graft.
Have they been able to throw the dairy farm?
Not sure. I mean, they obviously got a pretty good payout from if they were with Fonterra fairly recently, so they may be sitting pretty comfortably now if they've still got it. But this is the hard work and kind of labour of love of some pretty dedicated Kiwis into making some pretty smart wine.
That's cool. It's quite different from going from last week. We had the big corporate wine.
Yep.
To something more boutique this week. It's going to be good to.
And that's the beauty of wine.
Yeah.
It's so diverse, and you get so many kind of different, interesting people. There we are, Wammo.
Thank you. Cheers.
Interesting people in the game, and I love it. That's what really motivates me. When people like this turn up to your shop unannounced, and they say,
"Yeah."
She knocked on the door and she said, "Can I come in?" I was in this. really.
The timid sort of voice.
Yeah. Do you know, my heart just kind of melts when I get people like that. It's fantastic, and it's what the industry needs more of. And she came in, she had one little bottle. Would you like to try this? Anyway, we tried it. Went, well, yeah. You got anything else?
Yeah.
And so we placed an order with her, and so we were really, really stoked with kind of meeting these guys.
Jason, we're also quite lucky to have in the studio and joining in on this this wine tasting session with us musician Simon Comber, who's going to be playing some songs for us a little bit later. But Simon, hello to you. Nice to have you in as well. What do we? So we should get our nose.
Yeah. Now, this is not aromatically challenged at all. Like for me, I get that kind of lemon sherbet on the nose. It's kind of dib-dab.
Yeah.
Bit of lime, kind of lemon zest.
Almost lemon thyme.
Yeah.
Lemon thyme?
It's got a very nice kind of fragrant nose. Very typical kind of Riesling.
Mm-hmm.
It's still very young. So, it's still held together. You don't get any kind of kerosene kind of characters coming through yet, like you do on aged Riesling.
You'd hope it wouldn't be too kerosene, eh?
Mm. See, I had to bring this, and it's nice and dry. You do get a real nice citrus zing to it.
Oh, wow.
It's nice and dry. You get that mineral character right at the end.
Mineral, kind of freshy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost like a stream washing over pebbles.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
Fillings, perhaps.
Yeah. What was that, Simon?
Stream washing over fillings.
Fillings, yeah, absolutely.
And chucking a bit of lemon character in there as well, zesty citrus character in there as well, in that river running over your pebbles and into your mouth, over your fillings.
This really is lovely.
Yeah, and do you know what? We opened it yesterday, and I've got to say, I had to bring it in, I had to tell the story because this is what we need more of. That Montana Pinot Gris, Reserve Pinot Gris, was good.
Yeah.
But this has got the story. This is the whole package.
Yeah.
And storytelling is the main part of kind of sales and the wine industry, and we need more of that.
And being able to actually pinpoint exactly where the grapes came from as well.
Yeah.
The actual vines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's quite nice.
Yeah.
I've just got to say that I have actually got one of Simon's albums at home, so I've listened to his music before.
You're a fan?
I do like it, yeah. And got a mutual friend as well.
Simon,
that was a connection, and she gave me the album.
Holding this wine, I too am a fan of your generosity.
Yeah. What do you make of the wine, Simon?
I would go along with the lemon thyme nose.
Yeah.
I think it's got a really light finish, but not a non-existent finish.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Delicate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is quite unusual for a Riesling, really, isn't it?
I mean, Riesling is one of those wines you can make it any way you want. Really, it's so versatile, and that's what it's the nature of the beast. You can do it in any style you want, and you can get away with it. But it should really represent where it's grown, and I think this does a really good example of that.
Yeah. Or the terroir.
The terroir, yes.
Yeah.
A few people are a bit kind of intimidated and inhibited about saying that word, terroir.
Terroir.
Just a terroir.
Terrain. The terrain.
Terrain, yeah. Oh, yeah, we could. Yeah, but terroir is more encompassing than that. It's about the environment, the season, the ground,
Yeah.
and everything about the year of that wine.
Yeah.
Whereas terrain is just a geological kind of expression, really, I guess.
This is true.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right,
that's
so
enough.
the Abbey Road,
2009 Riesling.
good-o.
Lap it up.
Check it out. Check out more at winevaulttv.com and also on Twitter, twitter.com/The Wine Vault. Until next time, Jason, thanks very much.